Hello everybody, my name's Gabe, and I've been challenged by a devious cohort of mine, or of sorts, to have a serious time with Gabe. And I may as well accept the challenge because I've also wanted to be doing this for a while now. So let's talk about being serious. And no, I'm not kidding. My first topic will be about being serious, the polar opposite of what I'm best known for. Ever since I had that ordeal with Midnight Swords Clan, you know, that guy I always mentioned when I referred to something putrid, ugly, and disgusting, I started to see everything as a joke. I made it that in order to not be offended by anything on the internet, or in particular, real life, to experience what it was like to be a troll. And after letting my mind wander around for some time, a long time at laughing at things I'd usually get shunned looks from, I'll admit I've become a more joyful person compared to my pre-imposed, cynical self where everything is horrible in the world, everyone is selfish, unaltruistic, there's always some ulterior motive. You see, I'm not very good at being serious anymore, because frankly, I just tend to laugh and joke about everything that hurts, everything that's wrong. It's a trait I got from my mother, which is beneficial to me a lot of the time, but it gets pretty debilitating too. Probably also why I like to get into constant debates from time to time, because instead of letting something casually pass by, like whenever my dad or stepmother says something, I like to make a case about it. I mean, at least it's better than that continuing on with the same boring small talk like, Gabriel, do you have any homework today? Gabriel, what happened in school today? I get day after day after day. But I can never get into these debates because there's rarely anyone around I can speak to. Because, honestly, I'm a loner. And getting into a heated debate over the internet is just so more interesting and entertaining. I mean, the only times you see me serious is when I'm talking about the Respawn Army app improvements, which is filled with lols, so I'm not sure if that really counts, and Paige Radio, which is basically a romanticized persona of myself as a radio host somewhere in the far future where infection, war, invasions have destroyed the earth. It befits my dark humor as well. But, as the saying goes, comedy is just a funny way of being serious. Other than me, the best thing about being a satirist is that it's common that another person thinks you're being serious. An example of this was English class, which I failed this year. We were given an assignment to analyze a passage, and I found the article a bit strange. It sounded like he was being patriotic and proud about his opinion, but then I imagined myself speaking the passage, and that was when I figured out the guy was trolling. And I was right. I was the first one in the class that for 30 minutes to figure out that this guy made a satire. As much as I would like to be taken seriously, and trust me, sometimes I do, the problem always lied in no one ever listening or caring whenever I said something worth a damn. And though that's not the case anymore, you can imagine that in real life, how much more of a problem it is because so many people are thick-headed, parochial, or however you say that word, and easily irritated. I like it when somebody says, I'm just joking, after they say something that sounds like an accusation or an insult. Because there's a significant chance that they believe somewhat in that, but they have to make it into a joke so they don't offend the other person. Sounds a little like political correctness. Or better yet, just covering your ass. However, the line between satire and being serious is now all but becoming a blurred image. Political satire shows like The Colbert Report, The Daily Show, are becoming more popular through their jokes and gags because people are getting a connection that these guys are right, that they look at their own news sources and find the silly truth from them. The news channels are becoming the comedy channels, and the comedy channels are becoming the news channels. It's also a good thing for them because they're not affiliated with any sort of party or political group. Well, unless you're Bill Maher or something. When you're someone like me who's not affected by most things going on in the world, life is just one big story satire writing itself. And I can tell you, it's a very engrossing perspective you should try out some. Finding everything that's right and wrong, what's ironic, and what most people see as commonplace doesn't make any dig-dong sense to me. Well, I might have gone a bit off topic, but that's all I'll say for now. I might get better in the future with this, to see if I'm a human being who doesn't need to be a jackass every time he's asked a question. So, until next time, when I'm like this, fare thee well.